Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm being followed by.
The prom queen, also known as gaming psychologist.
And we are finally back in Terraria after, well, for you guys it hasn't been much time, but for us it's been a while.
Yeah, like 2 weeks or something like that. We used our
Yeah,
bankrolled
and
episodes for when I was gone on my trip.
yeah, and the idea for this is, well, this episode's probably going to be another minor building episode, and we are basically setting up to head to the dungeon.
Into the dungeon. Ow. I fell down and hurt myself. It's pretty common here, though. You guys are plenty used to seeing that by now.
Oh, so what has changed since the last time we played? We're actually on the new version now.
Yes, although for us, not really much has changed, because the stuff that they've added we haven't gotten to, right?
Actually, I created one of the new things just before we recorded.
Did you create a conveyor belt?
No, the grand design is a new thing.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to make sure that we don't get killed by another random trap.
Killed again by another random trap.
Well, to be fair, you got me on that one trap. I think it was hard to tell because I went back and looked at that again just to see what killed us,
Yeah.
and it was kind of a combination of the explosive, which I think would have killed us outright anyway. I'm not 100% sure on that. But also, we got hit by two dart traps right like a split second beforehand. And it happened just enough time that I popped a healing potion and then we exploded. So I was at probably about 2/3 health, but I still got just wrecked.
Ow.
Hang on.
I fell down and hurt myself again. What?
Oh, I was thinking that was they changed the sprites on a lot of things, so that looked like gems. At least
Wait,
just
does
a
that have
glance
like
at
a
it.
little sparkle animation on it?
Yeah,
It does.
they changed a lot of sprites. I mean, a lot of sprites. So, like the piggy bank, for example, they completely changed the art style on that.
Does the floating piggy look different?
Actually, I have no idea. I don't have it.
Oh, well, let's just take a look real quick since we're talking about this. Where are you, little floating piggy? There you are.
That looks different.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's got more detail. Cool. Bye, piggy.
Yeah, they added a lot more detail to a lot of things, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's amazing that they are still spending so much time on this game after 3 years.
What? Okay, so the developers of Terraria, what else have they made?
It's been pretty much Terraria.
Oh,
They're working on basically a sequel to Terraria called Terraria Otherworld, which has a very different art style to this, and that's, as far as I know, the only thing that they're working on. Okay, so the plan for this is, I'm thinking this flat surface up here is perfect.
all right.
So first things first, we need to build a workbench. And should I toss you some stone, or
Well, the question is, do you want it to look pretty and unified? If the answer to that question is yes, then no, don't toss me stone. I'll busy myself like placing torches or something so we can see.
actually, since I brought a ton of stone with me. Whoop. Oh, I thought I brought enough stuff to make bricks, but I guess not. Or it requires a different thing that I didn't grab, but just regular stone's fine as well. So, what have you been up to lately? Since it's been a while, well, at least for us.
I mean, it's not really been a while for us since we recorded the podcast on Wednesday.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make conversation.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess for anybody who watches the series that doesn't listen to the podcast, which is possible,
Shame on you.
I went on a trip to go visit my
Actually, I should
in-laws.
put this like a 2 or 3 tiles back so we have. Ooh.
I got it. But anyways, yeah, so if you watch this but don't listen to the podcast, I went on a trip to go visit my in-laws in Colorado, and I was gone for about a week, which is why it's been 2 weeks for us recording. So, I had many graduation adventures there.
Made you feel old?
It did make me feel old, I will say. I felt very old. I mean, I'm not that old, but just like watching my sister-in-law graduate high school is like, I don't know, kind of surreal, honestly. It was nice though, even though her school did a whole bunch of stuff that I don't understand. Like they had, I think I told you this, they had 2 ceremonies. So they had the regular graduation, but before that they had this thing they called baccalaureate, which is where they let all of the graduating students speak. And she went to a private school, so she only had about 30 people in her graduating class. So it didn't take very long for everyone who wanted to speak. And they just talked about their experience at school and told some of their favorite memories. And some of them had like videos and stuff that they showed off. It was really nice. And I mean, you obviously couldn't do that at a public school with hundreds of graduating students every year. But
Can you put a torch in the back room, please?
yeah. But it just made everything feel nice and personal. That's really the only thing about the whole graduation process that I went through with them that was really nice. Because we did a ton of stuff.
Okay, and what I'm doing, since you can't see this, is I'm going to have it where the merchant will be in this front room, and in the back we'll have the gun dealer, or the arms dealer.
Okay.
And we'll have to remember to move them back to the main base afterwards. And of course I didn't make this big enough, so that I'm going to have to move the merchants again, but oh well.
Come here, Star. Let's craft a few more Jester's arrows. Oh, do I not have any? Yeah, I've got plenty of wooden arrows. Do you have to have a workbench to make the Jester's arrow? Oh, there's a workbench right there.
I never really made the Jester's arrows, so I couldn't tell you.
Weird. Maybe I'm just missing something else from my inventory that I didn't realize I needed. It's just
Possibly.
arrows and stars, I thought, but oh well. Doesn't matter. I've got hundreds and hundreds of arrows, but...
Okay, well that's very simple.
Do we need a bed or anything?
Alright, I'm about to put the bed down.
Oh, yeah, you put that bed down.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to make this look a little prettier, but... be sure to click the bed.
Spawn point set. Take that, zombie. Let's see, what else have I done since the last time that we recorded that I might not have talked about to you?
Oh, would you mind moving out of the way for a moment?
Oh, yep, I'll go on the roof.
Sorry, I'm just trying to put down some chests.
Chests.
This isn't exactly the prettiest method, but it's at least compact.
The chests are shiny now, too. Is that part of the update?
No, these are just special chests.
Oh.
These are ice chests instead of just standard chests.
So the ice chests, were they always shiny and I just didn't notice?
Yep.
Oh. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars Clone Wars. Have I mentioned that on anything yet?
I don't think so.
Yep, I've watched the entire first season and I'm partway through the second season now. I've been listening to the Star Wars New Canon Book Club podcast that Jesse Cox and several other people that I don't know who they are do. And they had an episode where they talked about the Clone Wars. They're going to go season by season. And that episode they talked about the first season. And I was like, you know, I never watched that show. I could use something to kind of binge while Katie's still gone. So I've been watching Clone Wars. The first season is okay. The second season gets a lot better. Like, probably half of the first season is pretty good, and the rest of it is kind of like, man, this is kind of dumb. But the second season, for the most part, has been all of it I've been pretty pleased with. You're making a roof?
Yep.
Oh.
And I did not bring my hammer with me. Lovely.
Here you go. Well.
Basically, just hammer the sides down so that they're a nice angle.
Okay.
Basically, hammer the top one, then the bottom one. Again. There we go. See where we're going with this?
Yep. Oh, too far away.
Yeah, don't have to do this, but I should have grabbed all the spare chests that we had because, well, we could grab the chest out of the dungeon and basically just fill the attic.
Just stick chests in there?
Yeah.
How much loot can we expect to get from the dungeon?
A fair amount. Well, you grab those, but it doesn't really matter all that much. A fair bit, but the thing is also that there's a lot of unique stuff. I think you grabbed the stone walls that I accidentally dropped.
I did.
Yeah, if you want to make it look a little prettier, also hammer the bottom side so that they're also flush.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a very, very rough, just trying to make things look somewhat decent.
Whoops, I accidentally hammered the wall away.
Yeah, not an amazing house, but it works. Right?
It looks nicer than my ziggurat.
Alright, let's go over here for a moment.
Okay. Now, zombie.
Okay. That's all we needed.
Oh, yeah, the NPCs moved.
That's exactly why I was going over there.
I had that thought, like, just as I said that, like, we went off screen, so they probably would have moved.
Yeah, well, I realized that I didn't grab torches, so...
Yeah, I only have, like, 20 torches.
Well, Ralph has some.
Ralph.
Yeah, I wonder if he has a brother called Hurl.
There you go. Got 100 and something torches now, so that should be plenty.
I mean, granted, I'm going to be using the flare gun for the most part, but it's always nice to have torches just in case. Well, that's pretty much all we had to really do. So, I guess it's time to wrap things up. I'm kidding.
Our first ever short episode.
Well, we had one that was threatening to be short when I was having connection problems to you.
Yeah, that's been a while back now, though.
So I'm thinking dungeon time. What about you?
All right. Dungeon
Drop
time.
off anything extra into the chests.
Whoops.
Basically, I've been using I used the chest in the attic just to drop off spare stuff.
Okay. Not too far away. There we go. Let's see. Let's drop those.
Yeah, and I topped off on my musket balls and everything, so I'm pretty much good to go.
I have 119 gold ore in my inventory. Where the heck? I might have grabbed that by accident from one of the other chests.
Most likely, because you were looking around all of them, was like, oh, what's this? What's this?
I was doing that. Let's see.
Yeah, we didn't show off the, I think, rather impressive amount of organizing I did I? Or did we?
I don't think we did. When we go back, we'll have to.
Well, it's all off screen. Well, don't think we're planning on going back for quite a while, actually.
Well, eventually we'll go back, though, and then we can talk about it. Be like, remember all those episodes ago we mentioned? Well, here's what we did. All right, let's see.
Well, it was off-screen sorting, and now it's really off-screen sorting.
Will I need the wormhole potion?
No, not if you have the magic mirror with you.
Okay, well, I mean, I have the magic, or I have the magic mirror. Spiked depth monitor.
Just that's extra stuff, but if you don't have anything in your accessories, it's good to go.
I think I've got. Yeah, I've got stuff in my accessories.
Basically, the only reason why you want that is if you wanted to have, well, to know the depth that you're in,
All right, I
because
have
it is useful for certain things, but not really here.
safe in the trough. I'll take bombs. Might need those. Dynamite. Might need that. Glow sticks. Is there any water down there?
Hmm?
Is there any water down there?
Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. So I guess
All
take some
right,
glow sticks. But the thing is that you have the flare gun.
that's true. Do I need rope?
Uh, Not nearly as much as we did, but probably not a bad idea to grab some. If you have some spare, I'll take it, but
I
I'll
just
just grab it from Ralph if need be.
I dropped 200 rope in the chest because I realized I've got
Okay.
999 in my action bar. Okay, then yeah, I'm all set. I got some
All right,
potions, the safe.
I'll grab the. Yeah, I'll grab the rope out of the chest just to be safe because we do have the rocket boots. You know, they're not a catch-all if you pardon the pun.
They can be dangerous. They can boost you high enough to kill yourself if you screw up.
Okay. Oh, forgot to close the door. Stay safe, you two. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna eat some fish. And away we go. Ooh, I see a trap right there already.
I should.
It's not in the main dungeon. It's actually on the side of side here. I should probably show that off since I built the grand design off screen. And as a matter of fact, I didn't even need to bring the bug net with me. The grand design is a new item that allows us to, well, allows me, I should say, to both place and cut wires anywhere on screen.
I could see when you were doing something red. I assumed that was you.
Yeah, that was the wire. I cut the red wire to a trap that's outside the dungeon.
Interesting.
So you're able to see the trap.
I can't. I mean, I could only see
Oh,
when you
like
cut the wire.
okay. See a red wire just below me.
No, I don't see it.
Let's see if can you see it now that I have it equipped. The grand
No.
design.
No.
Okay, well, what I'm seeing here is the light switch. So if I click here, it turns on and off that light.
Interesting. Ow. I did see something red a second ago, though, when you said you cut the wire.
Yeah, you saw me cutting the wire. Oh shit! I forgot to grab that key that we had in camp. Oh well. Oh. Yo, this is going to be a lot more interesting online just because lag is going to be fun.
Can you destroy this thing? Spike ball?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm basically trying to regenerate a little bit here. Yeah, ooh, that looks like a regular golden chest over there.
Requires a key.
Okay.
How do we get keys?
There are random drops in the dungeon,
Ow.
so we'll just find them naturally.
Those spikes hurt.
Yeah, watch out for spikes. Yeah, I'm slowly like regenerating my health. Okay, I see another light switch just below us. Basically, I'm trying to light up any dangerous spots.
What's this? Oh, it's a door. Interesting. What? What happened?
You're going to have to see this.
Okay. I'm assuming you're just down.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen this before.
What?
Okay, this statue is wired, so go here.
Ow.
Oh, you may want to watch that, by the way. It it is a
Crab
crab
spawner?
trap. Yeah, it's a crab trap.
It'll give you crabs.
What? Yeah, watch out for that. Yeah, there's a pressure plate just right to my left that triggers it. But I could disarm it by literally just doing that.
Whatever you just did, I could see that drawing like red rectangles or a red rectangle or red line.
The red line, that's me cutting the wire.
Take that, zombie. Ow. That's a spike.
Oh, I'm loving having the grand design. This makes it so much easier because used to be the only way to, well, I should say, I love the changes that they made to the mechanics.
Okay.
Used to be the only way that you could see the wires like this was to have a wrench permanently equipped, or just flip it on and off every so often. I'm heading up to you, by the way. There's a trap in the other corridor, so I'm going to have to be careful there. Oh, and there. Oh no, that's actually a light right there where you're at. So there's another light. Oh, I'm loving this.
Ow.
Ooh, that's a lot of enemies down there. You do not want to drop down there.
Let's see. Let's see. Have a grenade. Boys. Or 2 or 3. Uh-oh. Grenade. Ow. Heh.
Try to destroy that. Grabbing the candle right under you. That's what's causing them to spawn so much there.
How do I destroy it? Just shoot it?
Yeah, just right click it. Or mine it with your pickaxe.
Water candle.
The water candle. Yeah.
Ow. Oh, I'm on spikes. I'm getting shot.
Yeah, oh, the bolts, by the way, you could just shoot. The casting bolts, I should say.
The what bolts?
These summoners, or these mages summon the water bolts.
Yeah.
You just shoot them right out of the air, or just hit them with a sword or something. The dark caster. See, right there, you did it. So, dungeon, quite the difficulty spike, huh?
Yeah, but it's not impossible.
Yeah. Well, trust me, it gets a lot more fun deeper down. And the dungeon goes quite the ways.
Have firework arrows.
May want to save those for later on because things get quite nuts later. Unless you have an absolute ton of them.
I've got several hundred. But I can hang on to them. Ow.
Yeah, I'm heading back down. Let's continue further down.
Okay.
Because that is a dead end.
I'll make my way back to you. Well, could there
Yeah,
be any
watch
treasure?
out. There's no treasure there. What we're mostly looking for is we're looking for the enemies to drop golden keys. Oh, there's a regular treasure chest.
What's that?
And it has a golden key in it.
Excellent.
So I grabbed the golden key, which means there was. Oh,
Oh, hey, I've got 2 golden keys. They must have dropped off to enemies and I didn't notice.
yeah.
Oh, sneeze there. Sorry.
Ow. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of wiring here. It looks like it might just be lighting, though.
Let's see.
See a light there, a light here. It does make things a lot easier to find the lights.
How do you find them without that normally? Just randomly guessing?
You'll see the switches. Okay, there is a trap down here, I believe, which I just disarmed.
Caffeine Rage, Bomb Squad. Ow. Oh, hey, I found a golden key.
And I'll take that wire. And another trap here.
So, does the dungeon change over time, or is it always going to be the same layout?
The dungeon is randomly generated whenever the world's made, but the thing is that once we trigger hard mode, or I should say if we trigger hard mode, depending on if we want to stick with the game that long, the world basically generates a harder set of enemies. So essentially the world does sort of a soft reset, and I just opened up our first golden chest, or at least mine.
Is that
And
what
I
I
got-
got the achievement for? Something, the dungeon, raid the dungeon or whatever?
Most likely. But the world, well, everywhere gets a harder set of enemies. As a matter of fact, to give you an idea, they actually, in the last patch, made it so that the Medusa is a hard mode enemy now. So we won't see the Medusa anymore. And we should probably be sticking together, by the way. I just happened to look and you're way the fuck over there, and I have no idea how you got there.
I'll come back. Die, zombies. Who take many
Because
hits.
trust me, you think that this isn't much now. Watch out, there's a
Ow.
trap.
I'm okay. I'll just use a health potion. Probably should rearrange my action bar and put my laser and my lightsaber closer together. So I don't have to scroll the mouse wheel as much. What is that? Giant blob. Golden key?
Watch another trap here. Caster casting to a soft screen.
He did now.
You are kind of hurt.
Ouch.
You might want to watch out because these enemies do cast debuffs on you. One of them makes it so that you can't attack for a bit.
Well, I definitely haven't been hit with that one yet. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. I got hit by the giant ball.
Brilliant.
And then smack into some spikes.
Well, I'm going to bring another golden chest. Should I? Well, I should probably recall anyway because I'm a little bit full, but I normally would have just, summoned my safe and put stuff in it, but.
Well, I'm dropping. Should I? I mean, I guess I could always use my magic mirror to recall, but I was dropping back into the dungeon.
Yeah, I was starting to get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's why I said we should stick together, by the way, because I just got overwhelmed big time. I was able to get out of it. And I was picking up a bunch of your Jester's arrows, by the way.
Did I lose a whole bunch of them? I don't think I did.
Or no, no, never mind. I probably got them out of the chest. So I'll keep the Jester's arrows on me to give to you.
Yeah, the Jester's arrows explode.
Well, I've never seen them actually set up a proper thing there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking a look at. I got a Unreal handgun from one of the golden chests. Why am I putting this all in my save? That's stupid. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about sorting this because we'll have to move this all back. Okay, let's see what this is. I can't remember what this weapon is exactly.
Savage.
Oh, it's a flail.
Savage Muramasa. This looks like some kind of spear.
That's a sword.
Oh, that's a... Oh.
Actually, a very good sword.
It does the same damage as my lightsaber, but it's way faster. Nice. Whoops, that's a torch.
Yeah, let's see. I got a Keen Blue Moon, which is a flail, which goes out and comes back in. Fairly quick, though. It's 25 damage. So I may replace the Ice Boomerang with it. Actually, let me see what the range on the Ice Boomerang is.
Golden water walking potion. Fancy. Bones. Oh, you can throw them. 20 throwing damage.
Do not throw the bones. They're a crafting material and they're used for other things.
Okay.
I mean, you can use them as throwing weapons, and we could just go back and farm them, but they're used for other things. As a matter of fact, I got the bone welder already, which I'll go ahead and I'll drop that to show you what it looks like. If you look at this, come up here. It's another workstation.
Do I need the bones in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get them back. Alright, bone block, bone door, bone platform.
Yeah, we can make that sort of stuff.
Oh, fancy. The bone lamp looks kind of like a penis.
You're obsessed with penises today. I mean, more so than usual.
Yeah, more so than usual. What can I say?
And also grabbed an alchemy bench while we were down there.
I also grabbed an alchemy bench. I'm just gonna
an alchemy bench for you. An alchemy bench for you.
You get an alchemy
Everyone
bench?
gets one.
Yeah, there you go. That's where I was going with that.
But yeah, the alchemy bench is nice. It's gonna. It's part of the. Ooh.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, I'm getting some lag on this on my end. I'm seeing the demon eyes just warping all over the place.
You can close the door, Ralph.
Ralph, pick a side, in or out.
It's like he's doing it to defy you. Screw you. What is this? Keen Blue Moon?
It's a flail weapon.
Oh, the one that you were talking about?
Yeah. Also, I got a handgun. 21 damage on it.
Does it shoot hands? Huh?
Uh, Go ahead and just keep the wire in my inventory because I'm going to get a bunch more. Not that I'm really there to harvest the wire. I'm not. I'm not a scrapper grabbing all the wire out of the walls, but it is the best way to disarm traps.
All right, I've emptied my inventory. How long have we been recording this episode for?
We're at 35 minutes. Oh, here's some
We could
Jister's errors for you.
we could stop
we could
this
go
one
back
and
down.
do the next one for another dungeon crawl.
Yeah, or we could do that and actually work up a number of episodes since we're when we're recording this. I'm completely out of episodes and we're doing our emergency recording.
Well, I figured we could do like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So, and now I mean we're at a pretty good stopping place. I died and
Yeah.
we came back to drop off stuff. So
Yeah, but now you see why I said stick together.
yes, I apologize for leaving you and going and doing my own thing. I'll probably
And
do it
immediately
again.
getting yourself killed.
I'll probably do it again because, well,
And then I get to say I told you so.
you get to say I told you so.
As a matter of fact, I should say I told you so right now because you died, 5 minutes after I was saying we should stick together?
I did come back to you though. I did come back. I just fell behind again.
And there's really little reason to sit in a room like we were doing and killing enemies like that. I mean, we're going to get so many golden keys in. They're, going to be useless after a while anyway. Okay, so where could they find you online since I'm just dropping stuff off here and we're going to wrap things up early?
Well, you can find me
once.
online on YouTube. If you're not watching this on my channel, you're watching it on Rages. My channel is Gaming Psychologist. You can go find me over there. You can find me on Twitter at JMA4707. And when things go back to normal next week, although I suppose that by the time you watch this, it will already be next week. But you can watch me streaming over at twitch.tv/jarthur4707. And of course, we have our podcast that we do that releases every Friday at noon-ish at whatever random Ray Rage just set it at to frustrate me because I'm a little OCD.
I have you know it's not at a random time. It's always exactly the same. 12:01.
So random.
Oh, it's not random to me.
It's random to me. Rach, where can they find you online?
Well, assuming that you're not watching this on my channel, you can catch me on YouTube at Gaming with Caffeine Rage, or on Twitter at Gaming with CR. And obviously, you're not going to find me on Reddit, or if you've been reading my recent tweets, or at least when we've been recording this. Oh, sorry, that's still kind of humorous, and I actually didn't tell you that story yet.
I was going to say you haven't told me that story yet, so I guess I'll hear it on the next episode.
Yeah, and it's also going to be on the podcast as a Franken episode stuff, but you're going to flood the dungeon if you do that, by the way.
I will.
I mean, granted, that isn't the ocean, but you got to be careful where you're digging here because the ocean, we're basically in Death Valley here. Yeah, take a look at the map and see where the ocean is.
That's pretty close. I guess it's right over the dungeon. Over at the far left.
Yeah, and I know how you are. That's the thing. I know how you are, so I'm warning you.
Whatever could you mean by that?
I leave you unattended, and you're like a dog. You go out for the day, you come back, and the entire house is just a mess. Only in your case, it's a giant hole.
I dig a giant... You go out for the day, you come back, I've dug a ginormous hole.
Yeah, dig something so it drains away from the house because right now we're kind of having a New Orleans issue here. Yo, the back of the house, just the roof is sticking up out of the water.
Yeah, but it's fine over on the front.
No, you did send water completely over the house. There's water on top of the dungeon.
I did do that, but it's leveled off now. It's fine.
Oh, I swear. Oh, you're going to send it down to the dungeon, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to flood the dungeon.
Now, you remember, I have that on a recording.
Yes. I'm not going to flood the dungeon right now.
You're going to make me regret getting you that shark, aren't you?
I'm just leveling out the water levels. It's all going to be fine.
Well, anyway, if you want to catch more of this random nonsense on my YouTube, what did you just do?
I dropped this hand on myself and committed suicide. Oh.
I glanced away to the timer for just a half a second and I heard a squish.
I accidentally dropped too much sand on myself and I died.
Well, it said you were shark food. That's the thing.
I definitely was not eaten by a shark.
But no, maybe that's a special thing with because you're using a shark for a pickaxe.
Maybe.
Oh. Oh, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know. We're having
Anyway,
fun.
let's see. Podcast on Fridays, as you said, and my Twitter's Gaming with CR. And I think that's about it. So let's get the hell out of here before you kill yourself or bury us or do something else again. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.